Hello to my little video podcast YouTube channel. So the holidays are around the corner. I had a really interesting November. It was actually really good. First of all, I booked a role in a movie called The Spouse. And the director is David Decato. He's Canadian. When I said goodbye to the director, he told all the actors to come and he said, I want to share what Maria did in her audition that got her the job. And I was like, ooh, what did I do? And he said, so after the slate, she took a moment and thanked me for the opportunity. And she was so polite and so grateful that I just felt like I wanted to give her a chance. And so I watched her audition tape. And then I saw that she was a good actress and she was right for the part. So that's how I got the job. But he said, I get about 4,000 or 5,000 submissions for each part. And he says, I only watch a few seconds in the beginning because I don't have the time to go through all the tapes. And if there's not something in the beginning that will catch my eye or something special that makes me interested, I'm just not going to watch the audition. So I wanted to share this with you because every time I have gotten a job like that, just after the first audition without a callback, it's usually because of something interesting that I do in the slate. And I always try to bring something, either from the character or just something about me, something that is unique and special about me. I'm not trying to be perfect and say things perfectly and look perfect and do the right thing and be a good girl anymore in any way, any part of my life, okay? Um, I'm just being open and that's not easy. That's why I wanted to do this video, because I wanted to bring it back to video making and sitting in front of a computer and talking into a computer like this. The reason why I've been feeling more comfortable lately sitting and talking into a computer um, is because I've been practicing, I've been doing it more. And that is also what has bled into my audition process, my self-tapes. I'm a natural, really shy person, believe it or not, but I am. And I don't like to be in a crowd. It's really, I mean, for most people, come on, it's scary to go into a room full of producers and the director and writer and actors, right? For a callback, for an audition. It's terrifying. And yeah, it's just crippling. And that's actually why I stopped acting for a long time, because it was frightening for me. I would shake so hard. I would be tongue tied where I couldn't move my tongue to speak. So I sounded like I was drunk, and maybe I should have been. Maybe that would have helped. But anyway, so the self tapes have actually been really good for me because yeah, I just like this process more. It works for me because I'm a naturally shy and introvert person. And I have worked really hard on becoming more extrovert and speaking in front of people. Um, so I'm gonna do a video like how I've gotten there and what helped me. But um, so what I noticed is when I look back on videos that I've done prior to this, and I'm sure, I've come a long way, but I'm not where I hopefully will be one day. But I noticed that I have these tricks when I talk about something that is emotional or something painful that I do. One of the things that I do is I smile. I try to disarm. Um, and I have been thinking a lot about why I do that. And now I know. I always feel, that I'm bothering people with my, problems, with my pain, with things that I feel in a way that I don't have the right to complain about it. And not complain, but I guess the reason is because I've been gaslit a lot. And that's what I realized looking at the videos, how I smile because I feel like I don't want to burden someone. I don't want to make anyone else feel bad, because that's always what I do when somebody tells me something. I feel I take that on, and I'm such an empath that way that I can feel what other people are feeling. And so I think everybody has that same nervous system. Anyway, so by watching how I am, how I try to sort of excuse myself, very self-deprecating, and try to always soften the pain and any kind of trauma that I'm talking about. Those are the three things that I notice. And so my goal is to not be like that anymore and just be kind of just really honest and authentic without feeling like I need to fix or excuse myself, like fix the situation, fix your feelings as a listener, excuse and justify and kind of laugh at myself. How, huh, typical me, like, how do you solve a problem named Maria? Which is kind of funny, but anyway, I don't, I don't want to do that anymore. And so I'm really working on that. And by sitting here in front of a computer and talking about my thought process to a computer, I don't know if anybody's gonna see this, listen to this, or even care about this. Um, but by doing that, I am learning how to express myself. I think it's a really good exercise. It's been so good for me, and I recommend it to people. And then look back and then study yourself, and then that will actually help you in your self tapes and in your auditions, because you will study how you, it's not just only reading lines and watching yourself back as an actor, but watching yourself as a human, and seeing the little tricks and the things that you do, and the little little quirks and funny things, and your expressions and your voice, body language, all of that is you, and that is a character, that is your brand, that is what you are pulling from when you are acting. You're pulling out all of those little things that you didn't even know yourself that you had. And that's why self-awareness is the most important thing when building your career, when creating your brand and your career and your life. Study yourself and fine-tuning it, and fine-tune it and cultivate it, so that you are constantly working on yourself, your instrument, your company, your brand, right? And then now I am allowing myself and having the courage to, stutter, which I just did, and not be perfect and not look perfect and not do my little, modeling smiles, and worry so much about the how I come across, because that is a manipulation. That is me um, trying to create a persona that I hope I I believe that you want from me so that you can like me, so I'm okay. Um, and I think that once you start to really just work with yourself and explore yourself and have the self-awareness and study yourself and watch yourself, the more you're just gonna love yourself and you're gonna accept all the sides and you're gonna look at yourself and go, you know what? Look at how flawed I am and how funny, how interesting, how, and you start to look at yourself with compassion and and how, you know, you can allow yourself to be vulnerable. And those are the things that are important to be a good actor, to be, to fully be human as an actor. And so um, try that. I recommend that. Always bring in something in the beginning of your audition, your slate, to make it powerful and recognizable and memorable. So, hey, I have a gift for you. I am going to start coaching actors and for self-tapes, auditions, even people who just need someone to help them speak in front of people and talking into a camera, right? Reading a script. I'm going to do it for free. So I'll give anyone who wants a 30-minute coaching session for free in return, because nothing is for free. That afterwards, when you are really happy about the session and when you love it, then I would love for you to write a review, something, make a comment on this video, subscribe, share with your friends, because I am starting to build this now and I need the support and help. And so let me help you and you can help me. The other thing I have, which is very interesting, I didn't prepare for this. Hello! My book is ready. It's called Pearl May and Planet Love. Pearl May and Planet Love. And so they rise. The book is out. It's my book. I wrote it. I illustrated it. And it's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful, beautiful book about shelter dogs, especially Pearl May. I wrote a whole book for you. And you're not even interested. This is the enchanting tale of Pearl May, a shelter dog with a heartfelt dream to find a special friend who will take her home to Planet Love. A magical and spiritual story for readers of all ages, a reminder to hold on to faith, hope, and the power of dreams. Pearl May and Planet Love. It's out. It's on Amazon. The link is under the video. Look at the way she's shaking. She doesn't like to be on TV. You don't like to be on TV? You're cute. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, I am very grateful and thankful. Check out my book. It's a beautiful Christmas present. All right. I'll see you next video. Hej då!